A2CAF, Iron Cartoonist.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here for Iron Cartoonist. Who has seen Iron Cartoonist before? All right. For those who haven't, this is a drawing competition in which, well, you'll get it. I'm just going to jump right in. You'll figure it out. First and foremost, I want to introduce my judges. This is a judged event. So first of all, we have Judge Judd Winnick.
Hello. More than one time you actually called me Judge. Yeah.
Bookending is Judge Lucy Bellwood.
Hello.
And in the center, we have last year's Iron Cartoonist, Judge Ellie Moody.
Thank you.
Should I introduce my artists? All right. My artists, one at a time. Let's start with my first artist, Maris Wicks. Maris, select your easel and select your implement of destruction behind you. There's a tub of markers. You can take as many as you want. Okay. See, you always bring enough for the class. My second artist is Rafael Rosado. Rob, please select your easel and your implement. And while that's going on, we have local legend Bruno Hone. Going up against two titans of the industry, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen? All right, let's start off. So, I will explain two things before we go. Like I said, you're going to get it, but I'll explain these two things. So, judges, in front of you, you have little cards. These are the wrench cards that have been unearthed from the ancient wrench kingdom. That's why they all look beat up, not because of use and smeared marker paint. Those wrench cards, we will have certain rounds in which whichever artist wins that round gets to select a wrench card. That wrench card, artist, you can play on another artist at the beginning of another round. I will ask you before the round begins if you wish to play it. You can hang on to it. You can play it right away, whatever you like. Second, you can play it on yourself. That has happened before. Secondly, I can't do this by myself. And I mean, Jersey is a wonderful, wonderful support system, but we need help.
I'm here. Friends help each other.
Friends help each other. And today we're all friends here. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to need your help, all right? You're going to tell us what these artists are going to draw. So let's jump right in. And this first round is going to be for a wrench card. So this first round is one of my favorite rounds. That's why I include it in every single game. I call this Monsters in the Office. Jersey, I'm going to need 3 monsters. Now, monster can be like a monster from mythology. It can be like a monster from a horror movie or a monster from a comic, whatever you like. So, Jersey, go get me 3 monsters.
I only call on people who raise their hand peacefully and quietly. I don't call on people who shout at me or grunt at me or make weird animal noises. I only call on people who say, yes, I'm a civilized human being who will contribute to this conversation in a meaningful fashion. Who has a monster they want to give to me? Right here.
A mythical creature.
A mythical creature.
Be more specific.
Greek mythology.
A little bit more specific than that?
Keep going.
Centaur.
Centaur. We got one. We got Centaur. We need another one. Coming around. Let's see. Can you contribute to this conversation in a meaningful fashion? Let me say it. What's the monster?
Sharktopus.
Oh. Excellent choice. If I may sound that way. All right, coming around one more time. Oh, I see a face here. What do you got?
Hydra.
A Hydra.
Ooh. All right, so
Hydra's the many-headed thing. Cut one head off, more heads come out.
It's like a sharktopus, but with the Hydra top.
the Hydra Sharktopus.
Yeah. And it's the bad guy in one of the Marvel movies, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Sharktopus?
sure. Yeah.
Or it's the Hydropus.
I think it was both. I mean, which continuity are you talking about?
True. I'm thinking mostly Earth 2.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Which
please.
is sorry. Sorry.
Thank you, Lucy.
Go on. Go
This
play
isn't
your
a
game.
convention for comic book nerds.
All right.
Not yet.
Maris, I'm playing against type, and I'm giving you the centaur.
So wanted the Sharktopus.
Ralph, I'm going to give you the hydra. And Bruno, I'm giving you the sharktopus. Okay? But that's not all. You're not just going to draw this monster. I called this game Monsters in the Office. I want to see that these monsters are no longer monsters. They have joined a temp agency, and they are now working in an office doing office work, okay? As soon as the music starts, and then when I tell you to stop, start drawing. Ready? And go.
All right.
Bruno jumped out.
Rafael, I
into
should
the
tell you, for
dancing.
starters, you're like 2 in the hole because you didn't wear a fun T-shirt. No, it's a gentleman's he's got Chewbacca eating a snow cone. I mean, you know, that's a 9 out of a 10 already. Are you looking for him to get you a T-shirt? That's not how it works.
You're already half
And
done,
you-
and he hasn't even started.
I know, he's too busy.
Maris is almost on her second drawing route.
Now he's getting in there. All right, we've got some strong contours here from Maris Wicks.
Judd, are you suggesting that we should turn this into an event like one of the fancy restaurants where you don't have a jacket and a tie, and
You
so
gotta
they
go.
have one?
Yeah.
So if
Can
you're
you
not
provide
wearing
a
like a
fun
goofy
t-shirt?
T-shirt,
Did you see Maris's T-shirt, by the way?
I saw it.
Good T-shirt.
I love
For
it.
those, she's wearing a Galactus T-shirt, and he's eating a planet, and he's going nom, as in nom, 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 nom. Which, if you look at every other drawing in here,
Good callbacks if you were here for the opening draw.
All right, working feverishly.
it's all beginning to come together. We're seeing a Sharktopus.
Oh, yes.
I was wondering when those other legs were going to get involved into Maris's piece.
We're seeing a Hydra come together. Has a
The
red.
centaur typing?
Oh yeah.
That's genius.
Jersey,
typical.
Hands and feet. He's using hands and
Do you think the Hydra cuts off?
feet. Words are
What?
always okay, aren't they?
I'll let the judges decide.
Words are
I'd
okay.
say
Maris Wicks,
Let's
Let's
making a
give them
gamble,
5,
introducing letters into her
4,
art.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
That was short. We barely had time to be
Round of
obnoxious.
applause. Round of applause. Let's go down to the field. Jersey. Something I noticed is that I found interesting is that Raph was the only one who did not receive a hybrid creature. Can you talk about that a little?
You want me to talk to Raph about it? Or do you want me to talk about it?
I don't want to have to tell you how to do your job, Jersey.
Raph, could you explain to me what the challenges are when it comes to drawing a pure creature rather than a creature mixed with another creature?
Well, first of all, I'm not even sure what a Hydra looks like, so I just kind of made it up. Yeah, I was hoping to get the shark, what was it? The Sharktopus. Next
You
time.
can't always get what you want.
But you work with what you got. And so what I see a multitasker of the highest order. In that, you have 3 heads. Use them all.
Yes.
All right, judges, I'm going to allow you go ahead, digest. Judd, you look like you're ready to spring into action, so I'm going to start with you.
Because I stood up, I got out of my chair. So are we doing a winner here? Are we just going to go for it? Just or do we have questions?
If you have any comments or any questions about any of the drawings, but ultimately, who do you, Judd Winnick, feel like encaptured the idea of a monster in an office building the best?
Well, all of them definitely went for the very, very exciting typing. Which, unfortunately, is kind of where we are right now as a culture, right? If you're in an office, you're typing, you're not doing anything fun, which none of us are familiar with because we like to draw pictures. You have a question?
I was gonna go with photocopying your butt because that's something that I think is funny, but I didn't know that was appropriate or not. And also, the centaur would probably break the photocopy.
Centaur's got a big butt.
On his human arms in order to get his horse butt up. That's very complicated.
I do agree that would have been funnier. For that reason, I'm going to give it to Raph, who actually did multitasking.
All right.
I just think it's great. And he won it without a funny T-shirt. I just want to say, he did it without overcame
Overcoming
it.
some
Yeah.
huge challenges there.
Hindsight.
Shoulda, woulda.
Yep.
Lucy.
I do enjoy that Maris the Centaur is making full use of his many limbs. I was also questioning whether Raph's creature Hydra would cut off more heads at times of crunch so that there are additional heads to get work done. You know, do you behead yourself to then have 2 additional heads to do work?
Nice.
But it is, I don't know if this is pandering, Bruno, but I brought my second in command, Squeaky Shark, who lives on my convention table at all times. Say hello. And I have to say that this combination that is happening over here is totally doing it for me. Even though we're kind of missing some context for how does the back of a shark attach to the underside of an octopus, we may never know. And honestly, that's okay. There are some things science is not meant to ken. And I do enjoy also that this is an old-timey typewriter, almost possibly a receipt machine. This old school bank teller in an apron with a little visor kind of sharktopus.
You know, I was wondering about that myself. I was wondering if this was like some kind of discrimination happening. It's like he works at this office and it's like, give him the typewriter that's 50 years old.
He won't know the difference. He's a sharktopus. He can't. It's not great vision. Anyway, I'm giving it to Bruno because I love that drawing.
All right.
Whoa! 1 point for Raph, 1 point for Bruno.
All right, Ellie, you're up.
I'm amazed at the fact that this centaur is on a floating chair. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, yes.
They're really hard.
I see. And wait, what is the Hydra? Is it eating something? I can't see that very well. What's happening there? He's drinking coffee.
Out of the coffee pot.
Everybody needs
Just
coffee
right out of
in
the coffee pot,
workplace.
no cup for the
That's
Hydra.
Wonderful.
Because they're rude. They make fish in the microwave. They're terrible.
I think I am gonna have to give my point to this centaur because it's
He's so
very efficient. Yes.
He's also typing with his hands and with his hooves on 2 separate
I like that
keyboards.
too.
I don't know how that actually makes words. It might just be key smash. It's efficient key smash.
It looks like he's being very productive.
Yeah.
Executive decision as the host.
But look at that facial expression. It's so determined. You just know. He knows
So
he's being
that
efficient.
point was for Maris?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, 1 point for Maris. So that means it's a 3-way tie. Zach, who gets the wrench card?
You know, the centaur, he's missing so much of his anatomy here. It's not really the back of a horse. He's got legs and then kind of horse legs coming out of his legs. So, I don't know. You know, the Sharktopus is great. Again, you know, I am kind of wondering, his butt is gone.
Where did it go?
That bugs me a little. Something I want to say, though, is I love that the Hydra is multitasking. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Raph. Raph, select a wrench card, please. All right, so while that's happening, let's move along, shall we? So this next game is something I like to call, That Is Not My Occupation. Jersey, what I need from the audience, I'm going to need 3 celebrities. And again, celebrity is a broad term. Any sort of well-known, famous person that most of us know. So Jersey, and
It has to be a real person?
yes, it does not have to be a living person.
So it could be Abraham Lincoln.
It usually
It
is.
should always be Abraham.
I already picked it, so now we got to pick something else. A famous person from any time or place, and I only call on people who raise their hand peacefully and quietly. I don't call on people who shout at me or grunt at me or make other kinds of noises at me. I only call on people who say what?
I'd love to see some grown-up hands up, too.
Just shaming
Wonder
them into
Woman?
it.
Grown-ups don't have ideas.
Wonder Woman? You mean the woman who played Wonder Woman or Wonder Woman herself? Oh, can we do Wonder Woman?
No, but we could do someone who plays Wonder Woman.
So, Gal Gadot?
Not Linda Cata.
What do you...
Cut out half the audience right away.
I'll let Zach decide which woman who played Wonder Woman as I come around and I call on somebody who raises their hand peacefully and quietly and doesn't shout at me or grunt at me or make other noises at me. Yes, what celebrity living from any time?
Wait, it has to be living.
No, it doesn't have to be living. Just, they could live at any time, but they have to be a real person.
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe. Interesting one.
Deep
All right.
cut.
Anybody else have a celebrity? Oh,
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII.
Wow.
Yes.
Excellent choice.
Prove.
This could get ugly.
Oh, this just got dark. All right, but thankfully, all right, so I'm going to go with Gal Gadot,
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe, and Henry VIII, but I'm not done. I called this game, this is not my occupation. I need 3 jobs, occupations, things that people do.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay.
You're up.
All right. Right here.
Janitor.
A janitor. Nice
Janitor.
one. Yeah, usually, like, the more prosaic, the better. So it's like shoelace manufacturer, a bread slicer, or it could be, yeah, something abstract, right? Like philosopher.
Bicycle manufacturer.
Or someone who could define prosaic for the room.
I was thinking that.
Mechanic, janitor, and one more.
Rocket scientist.
Rocket scientist.
A rocket scientist.
More people sitting at a desk typing. Excellent. Excellent.
Try to figure out.
They use slide rulers. They use models. They use chemicals.
Sitting at just typing. You know.
Yeah?
Oh, got the wrench.
All right. Well, hey, hang on.
Not so fast.
Maris. I would love to see Gal Gadot as a mechanic. Raf, I would love to see Henry VIII as a janitor. And Bruno, can you show us Marilyn Monroe as a rocket scientist?
What did you say?
I have no idea what she looks like.
Atta boy.
Just interpret it.
Don't be
Just go
sad. He'll
for
figure
it.
out.
Part of being an iron cartoonist is faking it.
Would anyone like to use their wrench card for this round? Okay. Who will you be using your wrench card on? Oh.
Do I get to open it and then read it?
You open it and read it. Share with the class.
Draw on head. Wait, do I have to actually do a handstand? Because I can do that,
Can you?
but I might pass out. So
It'll be an unforgettable iron cartoonist.
Draw on my head.
You know what? Why don't you interpret that in your drawing any way you like?
Oh, wait, Zach's got something.
Oh, okay.
What's this coming across the stage? It's
Got a couple of plates for you.
Oh my gosh, is this a Transformers plate?
It is. And you have to make that sound while you're drawing.
That's like what my joints sound like when I am drawing.
So create your drawing on your head.
On the top of my head.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
It has to stay there, right?
Oh yeah, do not look at that. If you look at that, you're disqualified.
Ralph, you are a wicked, wicked man.
I don't really know what Gal Gadot looks like except for.
Now you have an excuse.
Yeah, it's gonna look like her.
All right, once the beginning of the music begins, you will begin the beginning of your drawing.
I'm going to help the kids.
Maris is even showing the audience.
Does he even know what Marilyn Monroe looks like?
Doing a crouch.
Yeah,
Ooh, some help from the judges. Mercy
Have
from
you
the
seen-
judge.
Have you seen this picture?
Yeah, arms akimbo.
Does that one look familiar?
Legs.
Iconic photo? Is that
Oh, you
helping
got
a
the
little
Wonder
bit?
Woman briefs?
Okay.
No. It's the briefs are on the body. I repeat, the briefs are on the body. Got
I'm sure you'll be amazed.
a wrench. Good.
Big fun to be
Oh, there's the VA coming together real nice. Good crown. Oh, I like that he's still wearing his crown even though he's a man.
He has pride in his work.
He doesn't want to let anybody forget. I'm the king. I may be mopping the bathroom, but I'm the king.
Maris, we're going to put a book under you. You have to read at the same time.
It's called a freak. Doing it night and day.
So, just a,
What Bruno's
Now, Maris, sing I'm a Little
Show
Teapot.
Bruno a picture of
Definitely give
Marilyn Monroe.
curly hair.
That's good.
So he does know one thing about me.
Well, I showed her. I showed the iconic 7-year itch picture to Bruno, which probably isn't appropriate, but
Got you down.
I figured I'd give him something to work with.
That's helpful. I wish somebody had done that for me when I was an iron cartoonist and didn't know
Feel the rhythm.
the ones I was supposed to be drawing.
Check the ride.
I think everyone's at a little bit of a disadvantage right now because there's Henry VIII, which could be just pretty much any older fat guy with a beard. Maris is drawing on her head, and Bruno's drawing somebody he doesn't know look like. So
Game at this point.
yep,
And there's so much going on this paper plate. Maris, just don't draw in your hair.
yeah.
Careful.
It's not a good way to dye your hair. It'll take a long time. Color every individual strand.
looks like
Didn't even know colors
Bring
were
it to
allowed.
AA.
Didn't even know.
Da Vinci.
Using words and color.
it looks like Bruno is having Marilyn Monroe draw the Holman transfer orbit.
Advanced stuff. The suspense. This is actually really clever.
Maris, you're utilizing the entire plate.
Yeah, you gotta use the
Using
whole
your
buffalo.
entire canvas and and really taking advantage of the circular form.
It's actually really, it's good if you've ever done that not looking at your drawing exercise. It's very easy to get lost and kind of draw stuff way off from where you started. So using the edge of the plate as an anchor is actually very
That's
good.
true.
Wow, that's very smart.
Instead of doing the contour drawing.
She was trying to figure out which way right and left is, clockwise or counterplate-wise.
All right, guys, let's give them 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads
Lift
up.
off.
No, I don't. You're fine.
It's better if you don't look, Maris.
It's okay.
It's like
You're good right there.
hieroglyphics
It's okay.
across
Don't
the.
Some ancient culture has left us this message. Could you
Maris, don't trouble yourself.
it's not worth the pain.
I have a question. Where is Gal?
She's in
Oh.
the middle there.
Okay.
I was actually thinking towards the end, does she have a shield? This is a terrible question. I'm a bad nerd.
No, it's a lasso.
She has a lasso, but didn't she also have a shield?
Yes.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I should have gone with a shield.
Judging.
But, like,
Judging. Judging.
Grecian,
There's a lot of hindsight talk when explaining your drawings, everybody here. Woulda, shoulda. Okay, hold the plate high over your head so the gang in the back can actually see. So,
above my head.
All right, judges, get ready to rule.
should we just begin?
Let's go the opposite direction this
Got it.
time. We'll start with Ellie.
I was not prepared. Let me take a long sip of water.
Oh, sure. When I started, everyone could work their jokes before they got to the. Yeah, that's easy being first, huh? Dive in. Go ahead. Time's up.
I appreciate the fact that Rafael actually put some color into his and made the barf really neon green. I don't know
Leaps
what
off
that
the
kid
page.
ate, but
Slushy.
maybe.
Whole pack of gummy worms.
Actually, we all know because it's a college town. Those are Jell-O shots.
Uh-oh.
Enjoy explaining to your children on the way home. Something to look forward to.
I want to know the backstories of all these people. Like, how did they get their jobs? Like, how did Henry VIII end up being a janitor? And why is Marilyn Monroe shooting rockets?
I don't know.
Some like it hot, some like it rockets.
Just judge. They already did their job. They're
All right,
done.
all right. I
The
want
picture tells the story.
All right, Bruno, if you tell me the story about how Marilyn Monroe became a rocket scientist, I will give you my point.
So
Keep it to yourself, John.
she saw a rocket and she thought it was cool and she wondered how it got into the sky, and so she went to rocket school and she discovered that it was fire that got it into the sky. And yeah,
Just like that Jake Gyllenhaal movie where he's like a rocket scientist. It's exactly like that. Good. Give it to him.
The movie was
All
called
right.
Fire
I like
Got
that.
It Into the Sky, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. So is that a point? Is that
Yes.
Okay.
Point
Thank you,
Bruno.
Bruno.
All right, Lucy.
I'm not even gonna prevaricate here. I'm giving it to Raph because I'm a classical stuff nerd, so this is obviously up my alley. But I love the detail of this, that he is still wearing his crown, even though he's a janitor, and he's wearing pants, not the tights. I'm sad that he has given up on his little heeled 18th century shoes and all the rest of it. But I also just love, like, who's the barfing? Is he a janitor at the time of his life, or is he a janitor now? Maybe he was like brought back to life, but instead of being king, they were like, nah, you were kind of a jerk, so we're gonna make you a janitor. You're gonna clean up this puke in this middle school. But just the green is like, it's so vibrant, and
I think that's what suggests it's modern, that because no food was that color back then.
Oh no, absolutely not. Even vegetables. Yeah,
I was gonna say-
jailer's keys. It's solid. I'm giving it to Raph. That was strong work in a small period of time.
Okay, big ups for Bruno for not knowing who Marilyn Monroe is and decide, like, I'm going to shoot her from the back and give her a lab coat. That could be anybody. That could be Einstein. That could be Kurt Vonnegut. We don't care. Big points for that. Raph, I enjoy the keys. The keys actually sold it for me. It's janitor's keys. Look at that. He's got the big pile of janitor's keys.
There's detail in there.
That makes him a janitor more than anything else. But we got to give it to Maris, whose plate, let's be honest, doesn't really look like anything.
I see a wrench. That is a clear-looking wrench. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And it's Wonder Woman, hands on hips, right? If you watched it while it was coming together, like, you could see the element. It's also very Basquiat.
Wait, are you giving Maris the A for effort point?
Yeah. Okay. Not participation, but yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
All right.
There you go. So let's give you another plate. You can do it again.
All right.
Okay.
Big round of applause.
One reach.
Zach, that's another 3-way tie.
It is, but it wasn't for a wrench card, so it's okay.
Okay. But it's still anybody's game.
Oh,
You're just making up the rules as you go along, aren't you? Pretty much.
I have no idea what I'm doing
Yeah,
here.
okay.
All right, third game. Artist, I need you to do a little bit of arts and crafts for me. What I want you to do is I want you to take the bottom of the page, like you're going to turn it, of your next page. Yeah. And what I want you to do is I just want you to fold it up to the top. See how well they follow directions. No.
Hamburger style.
You're so obviously a cartoonist young man. No spatial relations. It's okay. I'm just like you, and I'm over here as a professional now holding a mic. This will be you someday. You can even have this vest.
Okay, that line is meant to guide you. You can let it open. I'm just giving you a little bit of guide. I'm helping you. So I call this game I'm gonna belt you. What I'm gonna need is similar to the last one. I'm going to need someone important. So it doesn't have to be like a celebrity or an actor. It could be anything. So Jersey.
Somebody important? You mean like a principal, a lunch lady?
A principal, a lunch lady, and you know what? And I'm going to amend this to it can be fictional. So it could be it could be Zeus.
Dumbledore.
Or Dumbledore.
So a person of authority in a story or at a school or at a library. Okay, and I only call
Somebody in
people who
charge.
raise their hand peacefully, quietly. I don't call them people who shout at me or grunt at me. Yes.
Sylvia Earle.
Sylvia Earle.
Yeah, she is.
She's a marine biologist.
All right.
10 points Gryffindor for quantifying. Well done. Well
and
done.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Do we agree he's an important person?
Yes.
I mean, he did a lot.
Yeah. I guess. And one more.
Garnet from Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah.
Garnet from Steven Universe.
Garnet from Steven Universe.
Flag on the play.
red one.
Grown-ups in the room, flag on the play.
I need to add a whistle to this event. All right. So artists. Ralph, I'm going to give you Harry Potter because I feel like you've had a little bit of an uphill battle so far. Bruno, I'm going to give you Garnet.
Okay.
So you're just going to do like basically from the waist up. All right.
Belt.
And Maris, that means I'm giving you Sylvia Earle. For you to have Sylvia Earle?
Yeah, because I feel like, well, whatever, it's fine, I'll take it. I want it.
He's taking pity
you have
on
an advantage.
You just drew Gal Gadot on your head with a plate.
If you want to,
Comic about her that's behind me. It's in the gallery.
if you want to abdicate, you can.
No.
We can give you another wrench card if it's too easy.
I will never get sick of drawing Sylvia Earle. She's amazing.
Okay.
There's only 4 people in the room who actually know who Sylvia Earle are. You're 2 of them. He's number 3.
If you look at this gallery show, you will know there's a biography about her on the wall behind me. So she's amazing.
Definitely go take a look. But if you don't get a chance yet to see it, Maris is going to draw an absolutely perfect portrait, perfect realistic likeness of Sylvia Earle so that when you're walking down the street, if you were to see her, you would go, I know who that is. All right. Artists, from the waist up, Garnet, Harry Potter, Sylvia Earle. Once the music starts, please and go.
Maris is obviously out in the lead already. A lot easier without a plate, huh?
You know what I think is amazing about drawing comics is that you're essentially building a library in your brain of symbols that create likenesses. And once you have that in place, you can just like go straight for it and draw that thing from memory. If you learn how to draw a dog, then that iconography is in there.
That's your dog. And also like cartoony things like an anvil, which are commonly still used, but we all know what it looks like. Give me a hint. What are we doing? We're having a perfectly nice cartooning conversation. Now you're goosing us.
What's going on with Harry Potter glass? Is this
Harry
cool,
Potter is
cool
very
kid
cool.
Harry Potter. They're round.
It's got
And
the
he's
wide
look at the way he's
collar.
smiling.
Middle-aged
Cool
Harry Potter.
It
got
looks like he should be
readers.
vaping. It looks like he should be vaping, Raph.
Oh my God! Look at him. Does he drive a sports car?
Uh-oh.
Look at that collar. Oh! What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, now I understand what we're supposed to do.
We're doing a little switcheroo.
Are they switching drawings, or she just has to walk across the other side of the room?
Oh, that's a good garnet.
We're all so confused. What just happened?
Complete the bottom of the drawing. Go.
Oh. This. Any way you want. Sharktopus.
Shark to Potter.
Shark to Potter.
Everyone's doing octopuses. My bad. So sorry.
What have you done?
Yeah. More points if you pull out of the octopus and manage to get to something else.
Oh, he's getting
Well, that one
fingers in
looks-
there, though. It's really hard to go back once you've gone into
Yeah.
True.
Oh, no. Bruno's going for progress here. Underwater. Oh. This is always the problem, of course, isn't it? Having to practice arithmetic by figuring out how many limbs the octopus should have. I count every time.
They're all winding up.
I don't know,
being like-
Bruno. I've never done this.
They all have one thing in common, and that is marine biology.
Yeah.
Or just the cruddiest villains from the DC universe in the 1950s.
Oh, no, there are there 8 comic books or 7?
8 movies, 7 books.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's great. There's one leg for every book, but
Obviously, the
One for every
cinematic Harry Potter
Yeah.
universe.
10,
So we'll get very
9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Judges, you will be judging and giving your point based on the drawing that they are currently in front of. So, the drawing that they have completed. So, judges, go ahead. Digest.
Okay, I'll start then. We'll go this. Oh, no, actually, Lucy, you're supposed to go first now. Do you need a minute?
I'm thinking.
You're stroking your chin?
Yeah.
I'll give
Judd,
you
if
another
you're
minute.
ready, go for it.
Oh, I gotta give it to Maris because, well, for multiple reasons. For one, let's just talk about the octopus legs. Actually, thank you, tentacles, and is there a technical name for these suckers on octopus's legs?
Sucker discs.
Sucker discs.
Yep.
It's
Very technical. No, that is the term.
Wow, so scientific, unbelievable. I mostly like that it looked like Harry Potter. Drank. What's the juice that changes your identity?
Polyjuice potion.
Polyjuice, yeah. It looks like someone else got Polyjuice potion, which had Harry's hair in it and maybe
sucker
like some
dick.
sushi in it by accident.
And
And
he's
wound up
very
doing
happy
this.
about this. He's
And he's digging it.
rocking
He's like, dude, check you out.
If
Do
you
you
had
know
octopus
how
legs
easy it would be to catch the golden snitch if you had 8 extra tentacles? Like,
Yep.
I mean, hopefully you don't have to breathe underwater though, because that would probably defeat the purpose of flying on a broom in the air.
True. And I don't even mind that the glasses look like sunglasses. It looks like I am just killing it. I'm like Harry just crawled back to his room, got his better glasses, maybe a jewel for some vaping, and looks awesome. So point Maris.
All right.
All right.
I just want to make a plug also for tonight. My metal band, Sucker Disc, will be playing.
Sucker disc.
So come, it's a free show. Come check us out.
Free Jello shots. The first 50 people there.
Yep.
Henry VIII will clean up after you.
Boom. Callbacks.
Bringing it home.
Bringing it around. Ellie or whoever's ready.
You got one ready?
Is Garnet holding maracas?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And bongos. I wanna see a half person, half octopus playing bongos and strumming on a guitar and maracas at the same time. I'm giving my point there. To Ruff.
The one for Raf.
Yeah, the thing that I enjoy most about this garnet, which I'm going to give credit where it's due to Bruno, is the complete po-faced. Normally, if you see somebody playing the maracas, they're like, "Yeah, the maracas." You never see someone like.
She's very serious about what she does.
She is. She's a craftsman, crafts gem. However, I think conceptually, Bruno, you've got something really interesting going on here, which is this is post-shark dismemberment. This is like, you could say that this is an unfinished drawing, or you could say that somebody just went right through this woman. Like, it's just
And she doesn't even know it yet.
no, she's just,
She
it's
doesn't
like that moment
know what's
when
happened yet.
someone in the film has had their head cut off and they're just sitting there like, whoa, and then their head slides up. You know,
It
that's
makes
okay,
you
right,
write
for
your
kids?
own story. It really does.
Oh yeah,
It does.
front row knows exactly what you're talking about.
They know what's up. Yeah, this is like it is actually comic storytelling in action. There are 2 panels here. You know, think about it.
So is this her prosthetic body? Or
No,
you're
it's,
saying
it's
that's
the moment of
division?
separation. Like
Okay.
if there were blood in the water, we'd just have a little blood right.
The
in the middle
bubbles
there.
are her last breath. Just
Oh man, and it tugs at your heartstrings, doesn't it? The emotion.
So who's that point for?
That point is for Bruno.
All right. Another even sweep. Are you guys doing this to me on purpose? Have you conspired against me? That was for a wrench card. I really liked Maris's. I'm going to give it to Maris. Maris, go select a wrench card. All right. Oh, yeah.
Revenge.
Okay. All right. Moving along. So we're at the penultimate round. This will also be for a wrench card. What I'm going to need is
Penultimate is the same as prosaic for those playing at home.
Hey.
Callbacks.
Calling back to the callback
I need
joke?
3. Keeping it simple. I just need 3 animals for this round.
3 animals.
All
And I
the
see a
animals.
lot
Let's
of
know what
eager
an animal
faces in the
is.
room.
Everyone in the back has no idea. Okay, an animal is the same as penultimate. No.
You are actually an animal.
All right. So, can you name an exceptionally awesome animal?
Lion.
A lion. Yes. Oh, that is a really good animal. All right. And
A giant squid.
giant squid.
we're keeping
This
the
has been a
sucker
very
discs.
tentacly game.
Sucker disc.
I have a feeling there's something in this room that is influencing all of our thought right now.
We are sucker discs.
All right, need one more animal.
Each one is on our head.
A koala.
A koala.
Oh.
Okay, so we have a lion, a sucker disc creature,
A giant squid.
a giant squid, and a koala.
And a koala.
Okay, artist, I want you to draw all 3 of these animals. Okay, simple enough. But yeah, if you need to write down notes, that's fine. It is a lion, a giant squid, and a koala. And the 3 of them are working together to traverse the Alps. So I want to see belays, I want to see rappelling cords, I want to
Crampons.
see crampons and
Ice axe.
pythons. Is that what they're the little?
Pythons?
No, not pythons. If you want to add a python, that's up to you.
That kid's is an
No,
animal.
what are the little pickaxes or like the little like spikes that they use to
Oh. Yeah.
grappling hooks? Yeah. Anyways, all
Pentultimates.
the gear.
But they're helping each other.
But they're helping each other
They're
traverse the Alps. Does anybody want to use their wrench card?
It's the worst Ice Age
No,
sequel ever.
yeah, you've got 3 different characters here. You can absolutely wrench. Oh.
Yes.
I got the same card the last time I played this a couple of years ago. I think this game is rigged.
Or it means that you've had practice.
All right. When the music starts, take us on an adventure to the snowy peaks of the Alps.
Okay, there's gonna be a faster round because the music's horrible. It's yeah, no, it's like you're at the worst part of the Small World ride.
You want to yodel.
And the Small World ride's not good.
I roll down my windows and I blast this music while I'm cruising. Sir.
This is your journey. This is it. Not literal journey, like it's your band.
Is this the kind of music that Sucker Disc plays?
Is what?
Is this the kind of music that your band Sucker Disc plays?
A little more hardcore, but yeah.
2 glockenspiels instead of 1, and they're amped.
Yeah, we're actually a polka core band.
Polka core.
Maris is getting some really good detail in here, and I think it's time that we switch things up. So
Yep.
can we get an assist over there from the podium? Can we bring out...
Are you wishing to change things up a bit?
Yes.
I'd like to deploy the secret weapon.
Oh, secret weapon.
Okay, hold up, stop drawing.
I guess it's time for me to deploy the secret
Maris, you're in
weapon.
timeout. Go to your corner.
Monkey hands!
Monkey
Hey, monkey hands.
Gentlemen, Maris is going to be given monkey hands.
Or
Terrible mistake.
You can look, right?
primate hands,
you
you
can look at
might
what's
say.
going on. It's okay.
Oh, Ralph, you just lost your place.
Okay, continue drawing. Continue drawing.
Oh no, he doesn't know where he is.
At least she still has opposable thumbs.
Yeah, this was a mistake. I did not think this through. We're not going to get her to take
No, actually hasn't slowed her down so much as she feels more inspired.
If anything, she's going faster.
Yeah.
Using that superhuman ape.
The primate gloves were an advantage.
Who could have possibly foreseen this?
Meanwhile, Bruno is all deadly economy.
Look at this.
Focused on the page.
Crochet in action. It's just...
We're gonna lose points for scale.
But they're meant to be scaling the mountain.
It should be pointed out that Raphael can obviously see, but you know what? But he can't breathe, so he's at a disadvantage.
There's low air pressure up there.
It's not his job to say, hey, this blindfold, I can totally see through it, but I'm being asphyxiated. So he's getting more lightheaded as he,
Which makes sense because he's climbing a mountain.
No, it's kind of turned into a bit of like a yellow submarine thing going on. You're just tripping, all right?
Can we just let the yodeling take us for a minute? I feel like I'm there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm definitely imagining that polka core sounds like yodel yodel lodi lodi. All right. Huh. So Raph, what's going on there?
Well, the idea was...
Well, I know what the idea was.
Okay, here's what's going on. Okay. The lion is climbing by itself. The koala bear is pushing him from over here. See, that's the little legs. That's the koala hair, the ears. That's the lion mane there. And then the squid is helping them from up here because he's already all the way up here. So the tentacles are coming down to help him up.
You know what? My favorite part about like the blindfold drawing and when you ask, like an adult, it definitely feels like, so tell me about this. What's happening here? I love that. Judges, questions, comments?
I like that Maris's lion has a little hat on his mane. It doesn't fit on his head because he has too much hair, and it's great, and it keeps him warm, but the squid, I think, is going to freeze to death. I'm so sorry.
That's why they're going
look
real
in his
fast.
eyes.
Calamari is what's being served at the summit.
He's the emergency food source.
That's why they brought their buddy the squid. Hey, we're going up a mountain. Want to come with us? I don't usually do mountains. You'll be fine.
It'll be great.
Eat up before we go. Carb up.
Carbo load. I'm wondering where are the Alps, Bruno? Oh, with the sticker. Oh, I like this. I was gonna say it looks like they have fallen off the mountain and are all just plunging to their death. But I really this. Oh.
Or they're at a concert.
So what I'm enjoying about Bruno's, what I like about Bruno's is that they're going up the sheer face. So the squid's got his buddies, and he pretty much like grabbed him up and said, I got this, grabbed his buddies and just started climbing. But as you can see it, he's like, one arm here. Smack goes the koala bear. Smack goes the lion. Bah! Like
Just
Al's
didn't
like,
think
shut
it
up,
through.
we're going up the mountain. So
I'm getting you there, aren't I?
yeah,
Man, you lit Judd's imagination on fire.
yep. So my point's going to Bruno
I will turn this
for the
swing
animal
around.
abuse.
That was intense. Whoever wants to go next, I'll leave it up to you guys.
I'm just trying to understand. You know?
He could barely see and couldn't breathe.
I'm just,
That's
I'm just trying to understand. Yeah, I gotta give it to Maris. I mean, like, look at this angry koala. I also really enjoy that. Like, there's just this sort of facial disconnect. Like, the noses are. I'm speechless. But he's so grumpy. I mean, I just gotta go for a grumpy koala any day. I mean, the grumpy koala. The lion is embarrassed. I think there's this sense.
No,
of,
he
like,
knows that his squid friend is going to freeze soon, and
This is the look of guilt of like, I brought him into this world. I'm gonna take him out of it. This is fine. And his little crampons, and there's so much character going on here. It's a real. I'm in the scene.
You know,
Maris.
we've had a lot of new words today. Would you like to explain what a crampon is?
Yeah, absolutely. They're these spiky things that you strap on your shoes so that when you traverse the ice, traversing is the technical term, instead of just
Walking across it.
No walking. If you're in the ice, you traverse, and it sticks into the ice, right? There's little spiky shoes, and so they grip onto stuff, and it's cool. Did you have to wear crampons? Maris is pretty cool.
Nice. All right, Ellie.
Okay.
Sling that point.
I'm gonna give my point to Maris. I love the sheer contrast in size between the lion's hands and yours. Like, you drew those tiny little hands with giant gorilla hands.
And the hands and his feet. It's like
And the
huge
feet.
feet.
Yes.
And everybody's got personality too.
Yeah.
You got the squid go, I'm dying, and the lion's like, we'll be okay. And the smallest one, the koala, that's determination. That's not anger.
Yeah.
It's like, we're gonna get up there.
All right, the winner of that round, it was actually not a three-way tie, which I appreciate, thank you, is Maris.
Maris.
Maris, the last wrench card is yours.
I made these really sweaty.
Yeah, that's all right.
Great, I have to wear those home.
Those are Jersey's driving gloves. Maris, select the last wrench card.
Do I have to keep wearing these?
No, you're good.
I think we've done enough to you.
Only if you want to.
Only if you want to. All right, so we are at the final round. And I will say that going into the final round, we have Bruno with 4 points, Raf with 3 points, and Maris with 5 points. So this is still anybody's game. Okay, I'm going to need a few things from the audience. I'm going to need a place.
A place?
Yeah.
Like, you mean like,
Well,
like a house?
three different places.
Like a city?
It could be a general place. Like, it could be the post office or Africa or Jupiter, or it could be a specific place.
But it should be a really cool place.
But
a
yeah,
really
a cool
awesome
place.
an amazing place. A place full of imagination. A place that you'd most like to go to. A place that you would go right now if you could.
Like
All
the
right.
post office.
Like
Or
post
the
office.
library.
Five Guys hamburger.
Five Guys hamburgers.
Okay.
And
Guys, hamburgers.
Hawaii.
Amazing.
Hawaii.
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 Well, of course, Hawaii. Why not Hawaii? And
Ann Arbor Library.
Ann Arbor District Library.
Yeah, get that Brandon out there. All right,
Great news for
I'm
you.
going
You're
to
already
need.
there.
Now I'm going to need. Well, okay, so we're gonna do Five Guys, Hawaii, Ann Arbor District Library. I'm gonna need 3 things, 3 objects, 3.
3 things. Inanimate objects?
I'll leave it open to interpretation.
All right. I need an
I'll
object.
know it when I hear it.
Nouns.
The Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon.
Dang.
Okay, let's get a little PG-13.
Gorilla gloves.
Oh, Gorilla Gloves. That's a good one. All right, and let's see. Somebody who I haven't talked to yet. Oh, here.
A ball.
Ball?
You guys are like the meanest,
Hold on.
improv audience.
What kind of ball?
I
What
need a
kind of
place.
ball?
Cemetery. I need an object. More cemetery. You guys are mean.
I want to know what kind of ball.
Oh, what kind of ball?
Like a basketball.
Basketball, football, beach ball.
A beach ball.
Very-
All right.
Excellent.
That is
I heard meatball. I think I heard meatball.
I think I did too.
I heard meatball.
I
I'll be
heard,
meatball.
I heard meatball. So we're gonna do meatball. We're gonna do Gorilla Gloves, Raf, and we're gonna do Necronomicon. No, you have to draw Gorilla Gloves. You don't have to wear them. Oh, okay. All right. Finally, I need 3 volunteers.
Who's picking?
You are.
I'm picking? Oh, great. You. And here. And here.
Okay. You are going to be drawing a 4-panel comic involving your volunteer. So we have Joaquin, we have Kylie, we have Bridget. In the place and with the object that you have been given. All right? So my volunteers, actually what I want you guys to do is if you can sit here in front of each easel so that everybody can see, but the artists can get a good look at you, put on your best pose, how you'd like to be depicted. And keep in mind that they don't have much time to do this, so don't get offended.
But feel free to yell out criticism as they do it.
Yes.
You're doing it wrong.
My nose doesn't look like that.
Exactly.
Please do. It can't just be us.
No. 4 panels, comic, your volunteer, in your place with your object. Maris, you look like you have a question.
So we're drawing a 4-panel comic with the location and the object, and then our volunteer is a person in the comic?
Correct.
Okay, they're our character, protagonist, antagonist.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Once the music starts, and don't forget, this is the final round. This is for all the marbles, as they say. Go.
I will say, Zach, I always want to be a judge. I never want to play the game.
Okay.
Have you
Because
ever
this-
ironed Cartoonist?
No,
You haven't lived, man.
Oh, no. I'm perfectly happy here just judging like I do in life. And Joaquin, are you wearing a How to Draw an Octopus t-shirt? Excellent. 10 points Gryffindor. That's great. Later, we'll have Maris look at it and judge for herself if it's remotely accurate and have what on it? It's an octopus, so it's got to have what? Crowd? Sucker discs. What have we learned today? Yes.
Thank you, class.
Thank you, Ann Arbor Public Library.
We all feel so much better. I'm just gonna throw it out there right off the bat that Rob doesn't have any gutters.
I guess the answer would be yes.
Keith Giffen made comics all the time without gutters.
Yeah,
I think it adds to the immediacy between the moments. You're here, now you're here.
I know we're still doing commentary, but I'm watching. There's more going on with this one. And Zach, you give a little more time than usual, right? Because it's, or is it the same amount of time?
Well, you know, there's another event in here at noon, so.
Okay. So you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I mean, you should stay here because there's a code that you get for staying for the Dwayne McDuffie Awards, right?
That is true. Correct.
Right.
The Dwayne McDuffie Awards.
So we're gonna finish the contest in the hall.
The supply closet on the first floor has a pretty decent.
There's a list. Write down your email, and we will send you the pictures of the final. No, I'm just.
I have to say, having taught comics for many years, I noticed that not all students draw at the same speed, but these guys are pretty evenly matched. I mean, Rob is a little bit ahead. But if you look at Maris and Bruno, they're neck and neck in terms of speed.
I would definitely read this new graphic novel. But again, I don't think the book is the devil. Out of 5 guys, yeah.
You guys are going to want to start
Some of the
plowing
ideas,
ahead.
It's cool, but you want to get a burger.
We're closing in on the finish line. Time to make your final touches and adjustments. You're do a big close up on an eye.
Your deadline is
Just give them a little
breathing
bit
down
longer.
your
They gotta
neck.
get to the 4th panel. That's where the money is. That's the punchline. That's where it all lands. A little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
Get out.
And I'm helping you out, people. Get your joke. Get your joke in panel 4. Land it. Land it.
10, 9,
8.
Get in there, Bruno.
6, 5, 4,
Wrap it up.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
It's
marker's
time.
down.
Ruling the judges, we're going to allow Bruno to finish panel 4. Keep going, buddy. Finish panel 4.
Yeah, we're just going to take our time to look at everything. I got to okay, panel 1, page 1.
Well, so what I would like, Jersey, so if we could have sort of a dramatic reading from the artist.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you unfamiliar, the Necronomicon is the Book of the Dead. It's pretty great. I also kind of think it's cousins to the book Care of Magical Creatures. When I saw that, I was like, oh, that must be the cousin of the Necronomicon. So we have
And
Bridget.
they're going to be opening for Sucker Disc tonight, I believe, right?
Yeah. We have Bridget, who has just maybe done a seance or someone cool, some demon or something. And the Necronomicon's or she goes, hey, do you want to get a burger? And the Necronomicon's like, sure. So they make haste to the closest Five Guys. And I'm sorry, this is rushed, but the Necronomicon is enjoying a burger and going, Necronom, nom, 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 nom.
Wow. Wow.
I was going to correct you and tell you that the opening band for Sucker Disc was Necronom Nom Nomicon.
I think that actually, I want to form so many bands, and I think that might be.
Maris, we'll talk after the show.
Okay, sweet, yeah.
Sure. Kylie, is it? Okay, so Kylie's in Hawaii going for a walk on the beach. It's a beautiful sunset that I was going to draw here and get to. And she stumbles upon a pair of gorilla hands. She's like, what is this? I'm in beautiful Hawaii. I need a gorilla hand. So she throws them out into the ocean. And then the gorilla hands swim back because they can. She's like, haha, I can swim. That's it.
It's like the opening to the next Jumanji movie. It's
but
great.
how do they talk?
Like that.
Sign language.
Oh.
So Joaquin is checking out a book from the library, and he also has a very delicious-looking plate of spaghetti and meatballs with him, and he's about to eat the first meatball, and he raises it up to his mouth, and the fork slips, and the meatball drops, and it splatters marinara sauce all over the page of his book.
Oh. And what's the final sound?
Dun, dun, dun!
All right, judges. It's time for you to judge. This is for the final round.
Okay, I'm going. There's so much going on here. This is great. Bruno, though, I think, again, making great use of the comics medium. This is a fabulous page reveal because whatever's on that next, I want to read the rest of that comic. These are single page gags. That's I'm in it. I want to turn the page and I want to see a librarian looming over him. There's the wrath of God is coming down on his shoulders, and I feel it. I'm there.
So point for Bruno.
Point for Bruno.
I'm going to go with Raph because if you think about this as done as a live action scene, this is so creepy and disturbing.
Yeah.
But you made it so cute. It's so cute.
It is adorable.
So point for Raph.
All right.
If only he had the Five Guys suggestion, it could have been the new hamburger helper gloves.
Ooh.
Handburger helper, more like.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. I've given Maris so many points, but I'm going to give another one to Maris because Necronom Nom Nom is the best.
He's also so grumpy even when they're going to get a burger. He's like, but I'm not enjoying it.
Point for Maris.
Point.
I love how happy she is as she's reading the Book of the Dead, little skulls around her bones.
We have a clear winner for this year's Iron Cartoonist. First of all, let's have a round of applause for all of the artists. A big round of applause. Keep it going for the judges. My lovely assistant, Jersey. By 1 point, the winner of this year's Ann Arbor District Library A2CAF Iron Cartoonist is Maris Wicks. Maris, congratulations. I hope you will execute your duties as Iron Cartoonist with fairness and compassion.
This program was recorded on June 16th, 2018 at the Ann Arbor District Library.